Hi, I'm Matt Grant from Sailrite, and today we're going to show you how to use the hog ring pliers and hog rings in order to create a super strong and positive fit with a shock cord hook and shock cord. I've already completed one end of the assembly, and I'm going to hook that down here at my tape measure at 0 because I know in this particular application that I want a nice tight strap that is 8 foot 10 inches in length finished. Now I don't want to make the shock cord 8 foot 10. I want it to be shorter than that because I want it to be under tension when it's strapped in place. So I'm actually going to pull on the rope and expand it out by a good 30% or more, and then find my 8 foot 10 position. And I'm going, notice how much shorter that makes it. So I'm now down here to about well, let's go to 6 foot just to be safe. 6 foot. So I've stretched it a good almost 3 feet there. And I'm going to take my a piece of tape here, and I'm actually going to tape it roughly in that position. And putting tape there works really well when you're going to hot knife cut something, because it will keep the edges from sort of mushrooming. And now I need to unhook myself at that end. Okay, this is just one of Sailrite's Engel hot knives that we use here at Sailrite. And I'm just going to cut this right at my tape, right in the center. Let's let it heat up first. Cutting shock cord is a stinky thing. Burning rubber always is, but it seals the ends nicely. If it catches on fire a little bit, don't worry about it, just blow it out. And there we'll have a nice clean cut. Now I can peel my tape away, and you can see I've got a very nice clean cut on that plastic. Next step is we take one of our hooks and we're going to pass the shock cord through the hook, and then use something like a screwdriver or a pair of scissors to poke the shock cord out the side of the hook. And now, one of the reasons I want to show this is a lot of people think, okay, at this point all I have to do is crimp this over. That's really not the best way to do it. What you want to do is you want to actually create a loop in the end of the shock cord. We can pull this through so it's a little easier to work with. So you want to create a loop like so, just a short loop, and then we take one of our hog rings, and we're going to, well, let me work it over so you can see it. I'm going to work it from this direction, and I'm just going to sort of work it on to that loop about halfway down like so. Now these are really easy to use, and it seems like they wouldn't be. Well, the jaws are manufactured in such a manner that it really just hooks right into the edges of the hog ring. As you can see, I'm not even really holding it, and it's staying in place. And now all I do is just squeeze the tool. You can see the hog ring come together, and just squeeze it until it overlaps by about halfway, like so. And that loop will not pull through the hook. So I just push it in place. Sometimes a little bit of a bulge sticks out the side, but usually you can get it pushed in there so that it's a pretty nice, clean assembly. Now I can guarantee you will not have a better way of creating a solid shock cord to hook connection than using the hog rings and folding the shock cord over like that. It's a great setup.